One of my favourite tricks in game design is when a developer teaches me something brand new without changing the rules I've been playing by since the start. Within the same controls and now familiar world, a tool I thought I understood completely suddenly reveals a new wrinkle, becoming a fresh kind of problem solver, on par with finding a traversal upgrade or weapon in a more traditional action game. Take the humble bomb. At first I knew it could break blocks directly in front or below me, and that with careful placement it could also launch me across the floor or into the air. But many hours later, I discovered something new. Those bombs could also balance on my character's head, letting me break blocks directly above. Nothing was explained outright. This was revealed through a clever little puzzle where a bomb just happened to land on me, and OO is full of these moments. Each section of its map is built around exploring the consequences of a single rule, where bombs can be placed, how they affect you and the environment, or even how the most familiar puzzle platformer tropes can be twisted into something surprising. That's the real magic of OO. Even its name reflects the protagonist's odd design, a segmented caterpillar-like creature made up of the bouncing head trailed by bombs you gradually unlock across the game. You only ever get 2, and while that might sound stingy, the entire runtime is dedicated to showing just how much can be done with a single bomb. When the second is added, it doesn't just double your options, but opens up an entirely new world of possibilities. It's a philosophy that comes straight from the same Japanese indie team behind Electhead, another tightly designed puzzler built around a single idea. There, you played as an electrified robot whose current conducted through any metal surface you touched. What began as a simple rule blossomed into a suite of puzzles about powering platforms and avoiding traps, before eventually introducing a bold twist, the ability to detach your electric head from your body, opening up a brand new universe of challenges. Both Electhead and OO share that same design spirit, simple concepts expanded outward until they feel endlessly inventive. Calling OO a Metroidvania, in the Metroid vein of Metroid or Castlevania then, undersells just how sharp its design really is. There are no power-ups to hoard, no convoluted controls to master, and almost no tedious backtracking. Instead, the thrill comes from discovering new ways to use the same limited moves you've had since the start. What makes it remarkable is that every trick is taught wordlessly. The game layers clever scenarios one after another until you're fully absorbed each quirk of its rule set, and unlike most Metroidvanias, there are plenty of warp points, letting you zip back across the map with ease. In structure, it feels closer to Demon Souls or Dark Souls 2, an open world made up of spokes where you push to the end of a path, learn something new, and then bring that knowledge back to open doors you couldn't before. Like finding the right key in Zelda, each breakthrough in OO turns old dead ends into fresh routes, and every discovery lands with a satisfying "ooh" moment. And at only a few hours long, it knows exactly when to bow out, leaving you wanting more rather than overstaying its welcome. Puzzle platformers are always tricky to talk about without spoiling the best ideas, and OO is no exception. The joy is in discovering what you can pull off within its deceptively simple rule set, and that discovery alone is worth the price of admission.